What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another NBA 2K mobile video, and this is episode 2 of the ranking positions in the game. We're gonna be ranking the shooting guards, and the criteria, as y'all know, is going from never use, trash, not so good, good, almost great. So the first guard we're gonna be ranking is Anthony Edwards, and I know y'all see me recently did a gameplay with this card. And I must say that his shot has improved. So we're gonna where do I want to put Ant-Man? I think I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him at great, because I'm definitely loving Ant-Man right now. And the next card we got is Tyler Hero. Never used Tyler Hero in this game, so never really heard anybody talked about him either. But just because Tyler Hero is having a good season this year in the NBA, I'm gonna put him as good. I'm gonna rank him there as good. And then we got Sam Jones. Never use Sam Jones, so he's gonna go in the never use slot. We got Austin Reeves. I've played with Austin Reeves before. To me, his shot is not so good in this game. Played with him before. To me, his shot is not so good. So I'm gonna just rank him in a not so good slot. And then we got Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is a solid shooting guard in this game. He's a solid shooting guard in his game. His shot is pretty decent. So I'm going to put him in the good slot as well. And then we got Jalen Green. Never used Jalen Green, so I'm going to put him in a never used slot. Shannon Sharp, nope. Never use Shaden Sharp. And then we got Jaden Ivey. Jaden Ivey is pretty dope in this game. I love Jaden Ivey's game in this game. So I'm gonna rank him in the almost great. I haven't used him in a while, so let me be honest about that part. But he's pretty dope in this game. And then we got the man himself, D Wade. I've seen a couple people play with this card, Fiend for sure. And I had took a break when this card was out, so I don't have this card. But D Wade is definitely, his shot to me can be streaky at times. That's the only problem that I have with D Wade. D Wade was never known for a 3-point shooter. He was never known for having a 3-point shot. But as time progressed, when in the LeBron era, when LeBron was on the Heat, he kind of did develop a 3-point shot. But he was never known for an outside shooter like that. So I'm gonna have to rank D Wade. I'm gonna have to put him in the great, because he is as one of the greatest shooting guards. T-Mac shot is very dope in this game. His dunk animation is as good as is great as well. But he's not one of my favorite point guards. But so I'm gonna have to put him almost great, because his game is dope. And then who else do we have? We have Manu Ginobili. I like Manu in this game. I love Manu in this game, so I'm gonna have to rank him almost great as well. Not one of my favorite point guards. And then we got Drazen Petrovic. I don't know if I used this card before. I think I did. Probably like a couple of times. Not a handful, but I'll definitely rank him in the good slot. And then we got Dennis Johnson. I can't remember if I used Dennis Johnson in this game, and I'm not even gonna front, so I'm gonna just have to put him in the never used slot. Michael Ray Richardson, never used. James Harden. Everybody know, if you know by now, James Harden is one of my favorite point guards, and I love playing with James. Love playing with Harden. So I'm gonna have to put him in the great slot. David Thompson, never used. Jalen Williams, never used. I'm pretty sure these are all pretty good shooting guards, but I just never used them, so I can't really rank them. McCollum, I'm definitely use McCollum. McCollum shot in this game is pretty good. I love his shot in this game, so I'm gonna have to, but he's not one of my favorites, so I'm gonna have to rank him in the almost great. Then we got Isaiah Ryder. I never use Isaiah Ryder either. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is also one of my favorites in this game. I love his shot. I love his dunking animations. So, but he's not a top 3 of mine. So almost great for me. Zach LaVine. And then we got AI. Definitely one of my top 5 point guards in this game. So AI shot can be streaky as well in the game. And for a small shooting guard, he's pretty dope. So going in a great slot. Then we got Ron Harper. Never used Ron Harper. MJ, definitely great. And you know, MJ is my favorite player of all time. So he's definitely going in a great slot. I love MJ in this game. And then we got Fat Lever. Never heard of this guy. I never used him. And then we got Fat Lever. Never used him. Jeff Hornacek. Have I used Jeff Hornacek in this game? Nah, never used Jeff in this game. Buddy Hield. He have a solid 3-point shot in this game. I never really used him like that. Like play me maybe 1 or 2 times. So I'm gonna put him in the good slot. And then we got Malik Monk. I can't remember using Malik Monk, so I can't go higher than not so used. I can't remember using him at all. And then we got Peyton Watson. Never used Peyton. My bad. I've never used Peyton. And then we got Jordan Hawkins. Never used Jordan. Bogdan Bogdanovic. I can't remember using this card as well. If I did, it's probably a while back, and it's probably been a while, so I'm gonna have to go in the not use slot because I can't remember his game. And then we got Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is one of the best shooting guards in this game. So I love his 3-point shot. He also has a good dunking animations as well. So he's gonna go in the great slot. Definitely one of my favorites. Anthony Simons. Anthony Simons has a weird release in this game. Like you have to time his shot. Like his shot have to be very, very timely in order for it to go in. But other than that, he's a pretty solid point guard, so I'm gonna put him in the good slot. And then we got Josh Giddey. I've used Giddey. I love Giddey game. He got a nice shot in this game as well. He can play a little defense, but I can't rank him that high, so he's gonna go in the good slot. And then we got Christian Braun. Never use Christian Braun. Reed Shepard. Never used him. Derek White. Derek White. His I love his defense in this game. His shot to me is very on and off. Like you have to time it and have a good release on it. So I'm gonna put him in the good slot. Patty Mills. I don't think I've used Patty Mills. And then we got Ray Allen. I love Ray Allen's shot in this game. He's definitely one of the best 3-point shooters in this game. 3-point shooters period in real life as well too. So, but I can't put him as great. So he's definitely gonna go in the almost great slot. Definitely one of my favorite point guards to play with as well. Then we got Klay Thompson. Klay shot is deadly. My only problem with Klay is he's too slow. Like you have to really boost his playmaking. But other than that, Klay, he's pretty solid. Like he's pretty solid in this game. So I'm gonna definitely put him in the great slot. I don't want to go in. There we go. We got Jerry Stackhouse. Never used Jerry. All right, who do we have? We have Penny. Love Penny. Definitely one of my favorite point guards. I play with him a lot too in head to head as well. So definitely one of my favorite point guards. So I'm gonna have to put him I'm gonna have to put him in the great slot. And then we have Roger Bell. Never played with Roger. And then we have Leandro Barbosa. Barbosa definitely have a solid 3-point shot in this game, and he can also get to the rim. Great defender. He's gonna go in a good slot. He's a solid shooting guard. And then we have Pate Maravich. I used to play with this card a lot when I first started playing the game. I haven't played with him in a while, but he can definitely knock it down, get to the rim. His game is very solid in this in NBA 2K Mobile. But because I haven't played with him in a while, I'm gonna rank him in a good slot. And now we have Jason Richardson. I do not like Jason Richardson game I do not like his game at all in NBA 2K Mobile. I just don't like it. Like it sucks. I think he'll be my first trash card. Your opinion can be different, but I just don't like his game in NBA 2K Mobile. And now we have ISO Joe, right? Yeah, ISO Joe. ISO Joe shot is streaky on and off as well, but he can get to the rim. But not one of my favorite point guards, so I'ma just I'm gonna put him in a good slot. because when that card first came out, I used to love playing with him. And then we got Kyle Krover. I've heard a lot of people say that Kyle Krover is trash in this game, but I never used them. Like, I never used them, so I'm gonna just put in them never used. Terry Rozier, never used. Scary Terry's not Scary Terry no more. I don't know what's going on with him. Jerry West, and Jerry West was also featured in the point guard rankings. So you'll see him here again because they got him in alternate position in this game. So love playing with Jerry. Yeah, one of my favorite point guards to play. So he's gonna go in the great slot. All right, who else we got next? Jaylen Brown. Trash, bro. Just trash. His shot is not good at all. If they can improve Jalen's shot in this game, I won't say he's trash, but if they can improve his shot in this game, I think he'll be good. But I'm gonna put him in a not so good slot. Then we got Paul George. Y'all know Paul PG is one of my favorite players in this game. Favorite shooting guards. Paul George, he can knock it down, get to the rim. I just love PG in this game. Love playing with him. So he's gonna go in a great slot. Grayson Allen, never used Grayson Allen. And then we got Devin Booker. My only problem with Devin is his playmaking. I wish they would boost his playmaking. Playmaking is hella slow. You will have to really boost his playmaking for him to be good. Definitely one of my favorite shooting guards, but I'm not ranking him in the great, so he'll go in the almost great slot. Vince, pretty at the shooting guard position, he's alright to me, but I think I would rather him at the small forward. So I think I'll put Vince. He's definitely not trash. I'll put him in a good slot. Yeah, put him in a good slot. We got Malcolm Brogdon. Never used Malcolm Brogdon in this game. And then we got Clyde Drexler. Clyde the Glide. To me, Clyde, he can have a solid shot sometimes too, but his defense is pretty good. Gets into the rim. I love his his defense is pretty good. Let's see. I'll definitely put Clyde in the good slot. And I don't even think his permanent position is shooting guard. They got him as shooting guard here for this team, the USA team. So I'll put him in the good slot. Victor, in order for Victor to be solid, you have to boost his playmaking, and I think his 3-point shot as well. His shot is pretty decent. He has a decent 3-point shot. I love his defense. Definitely not one of my favorite point guards, but I played with him a few times, so I'm gonna put him in a good slot. And then we got Marcus Smart. Oh, before Marcus Smart, we got Lou Williams. Never really played with Lou in this game. Okay, now we got Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, trash. Just trash in this game. I don't like Marcus Smart in this game at all. Is that Steve Francis? How did we miss Steve Francis? Oh, we missed Steve Francis. Never played with Steve Francis either. We got Doug Christie. Never used Doug Christie. Seth Curry. Never used Seth. We got Gary Trent Jr. Never used him. It's a good bit of cards, a handful of cards that I've never used in this game. Devin Vassell, never used him either. Alright. Julius Irvin at shooting guard. I love Julius game. I love his game. Probably not one of my 3-point shot, but I've played with him, so I'll rank him in the good slot, I guess. Let me put him in a good slot. And then we got Kobe. I used to love playing with this Kobe Season 6 gold card. This card is very, very dope. I wish that we would get another Kobe card, but I know because of licensing issues, that's the reason why we haven't. But I love playing with Kobe in this game as well. As long as you boost the right stats, he'll be good. So I'll rank, just because we haven't had a Kobe card, I'll put him in the almost great. And now, who do we have next after that? After Kobe, we got Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones, So, I've played with Eddie Jones like 1 or 2 times, and I think his shot was not that great. But I've heard people say that he's pretty good, so I'll put him in the good slot. Alright. After Eddie, who we got? We got Del Curry. I love Del. I wish Del would get more cards. I wish that he would get more cards. I'm gonna put him in the good slot, because we don't get too much cards with him, so I'm gonna put him in the good slot. But I love playing with Dell. And who else we got after that? We got Richard Hamilton. Rick Hamilton, to me, his shot is not that good in this game. It's very on and off. So I'll put him in a not so good slot. Who else do we have got after Rip? We got Jason Terry. Jason Terry has a decent shot in this game. To me, I think he's just a small shooting guard. He can shoot. He can definitely shoot in this game. I'll put him in a good slot. Can't rank him that high. And then we got JJ Redick. Ooh. I don't think I've ever played with JJ Redick. Yeah, never used JJ Redick. For a minute I thought I did, but no, I didn't. We got Kyrie. I used to love this card. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite cards. So he's gonna go in the great. If we all know, Kyrie's my favorite player in NBA 2K Mobile. Love playing with Kyrie. I don't know how much time I'm gonna say that, but yeah. And then we got Josh Green. Never used Josh Green. Never used Tim Hardaway Jr. either. George Garvin. I think, yeah, I played with him a few times, but I just really haven't got used to him. I won't say he's trash or good, so I'm gonna put him in the not so good. And then who do we have after Garvin? We got Jordan Poole. I think I've used Poole 1 or 2 times. He's not, to me, he's not trash, but he's not really that good either, so I'll put him in the not so good. We got DeJounte Murray. I've talked about DeJounte Murray in the point guard rankings, but they have him here as shooting guard. He's good. Solid point guard, shooting guard. His shot can be streaky. I'll put him in a good slot because I've played with him a few times. And then we got we've got Jamal Crawford. I've used this card. I've used him. To me, his shot was not all that. And I never got a other card to even try him. So I'll put him in a not so good slot. Only because to me, when I've used that card, his shot was pretty off. We've got Julian Strouder, never used. Jet Howard, never used. Tyrese Maxey. I think I've used him no more than at least 3 times. He's pretty good, but not one of my favorite shooting guards, so I'll put him in a not so good slot. And then who do we have after Tyrese? Eric Gordon, I mean. Never used Eric Gordon. Then we got Luka at the alternate position. Like I said, Luka's shot can be streaky as well. I'll have to put Luka in the good slot just because of his shot. Yeah, I'll have to put Luka in there just because of his shot. All right, there we go. And then the last card, of course, but not really the last card. Steph. We all know Steph. Great. He's gonna go in the great. We all know Steph's shot in this game is lethal. He can shoot it from anywhere on the court. And then Paul Pierce. I've never used Paul Pierce at alternate position actually in this game, so never used. And these rest cards just duplicates. But anyways, guys, these are the rankings for the shooting guards. This is just based off of my opinions and personal experience. But if you guys have any change or whatever it is, drop a comment. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. And as always, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.